Welcome back. Katie is here with us from the Mesa County Health Department to talk about mosquitoes. Thanks for coming in this afternoon, or out, I guess.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Of course. And we've been talking about mosquitoes a lot, so I'm sure you guys are probably kind of sick of it, but it's important because we were talking about earlier, we kind of have the perfect storm of elements this year.
We really do. We expect populations to be high this year.
Okay.
We had a mild winter followed by a very wet spring.
Very
and
wet.
Now we're moving into some really high temperatures. So it really does create kind of the perfect storm for high mosquito populations.
So with high mosquitoes, obviously we want to be talking about prevention because really that's the best way to prevent diseases like West Nile, is just prevent from getting bitten in the first place.
Absolutely. So some of the things you can do on your property and near your home, it's important to drain standing water. And when you think of standing water, you want to look in your gutters. You want to think about your bird bath, your ponds, old tires, anything on your property that can hold standing water. That's where mosquitoes lay eggs, and so it's important to get that off your property as soon as possible. Another thing that people don't think about is your pet dish. Maybe you'll leave a pet dish out over the weekend
not
think about it, and that's another great place.
Pool covers is another one too. If you're not going in that pool for a couple of days and some water's collecting on top, definitely another place where mosquitoes could be breeding and laying their eggs.
Definitely.
All right, so next step is prevention of getting mosquito bites in general.
Correct, yes. So we have a couple different types of repellent. You can use any repellent with DEET that's EPA approved.
Okay.
You can also use a repellent with picaridin in it, or you can use oil of lemon eucalyptus. So there are some different options, but when you're using repellents, you want to make sure that you take your repellent and you hold it about 6 to 8 inches away from your body, and you want to do a slow sweeping motion over all the areas of exposed skin.
Okay.
And we often don't think about with kids, you want to make sure that when you do use it on kids, you want to avoid their hands.
Right.
What do kids do? They put their hands in their mouth or in their eyes, and nobody wants that. So make sure that you keep your kids' hands clean of it and never put it on any wounds or cuts or rashes that you may have that could irritate your skin worse. And finally, when you go inside, wash the repellent off. I know it's easy to just go inside and relax, but get in there and wash that off.
Yeah, you don't want to be sitting on your couch getting that repellent back on there and then kind of getting all those chemicals and everything everywhere.
Definitely.
Okay, well thanks for coming in this afternoon. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. If you guys have any questions about mosquito repellent or anything like that, the information is right there on your screen. Stick around. We'll be back after the break.